Are we working now? Now we seem to be working. My desktop audio is not working either. This, it's just working like 2 seconds ago, you know? Like it works, and then the moment you begin, tech just decides that it hates you. Thanks for pointing that out. Welcome to the stream. I'm Fury, and I'll be taking you through these three games. We have the New Zealand Women's Qualifiers for, I believe, GEF, and we have Sweet Bix vs Pikachu Club. Cookie Monster, yes, this is Cookie Monster. It's very, actually, I was gonna say it's very cold, but it was very cold. Now it's very warm. We can strip a little bit. And we're kind of into it straight away. We have no, we have Death Prophet and Beastmaster banned by Sweet Bix. I imagine they're both targeting the captain of Pikachu Club, Wyckoff Stranger, who is playing under an Incinerator for this event. She is definitely she's always played DP, always played Beast, so bit of meta ban with the Beast, but also a bit of target. And on Pikachu Club, we have the Oracle, the Tiny, the Sven, and the Lena bands. All really good heroes right now. And Sweetbix banning Venge, which has fallen off a little bit, but still a really, really, really strong hero. So we've got quite an open pool here if we were to compare to pro games, but obviously these two teams know each other pretty well and will have made plans for themselves and for knowing exactly who they're versing. So for now, oh, you can't see, I'm just griefing, honestly, I'm just griefing. We're
5 seconds.
Absolutely griefing. I set everything up, you know, and then I played around with it. And then I forgot to change it. This is what happens when I actually put effort into getting things set up properly. Disaster. We got an Underlord first pick from Sweetbix, so almost definitely just an offlane hero straight away there. I believe Ice Bear is still playing Pos 3, so Underlord gives them a nice Aura Buyer, nice control for the fights, and Lich from Pikachu Club. I believe that will be being played by Serial Killer.
10 seconds left. Wow.
Now, I'm not 100% sure. I haven't really seen Serial Killer or Helium around before. But I had a quick look at the Dota buffs, and it looks like Serial Killer is a Lich player. So we might be seeing that one. And Sand ban from Sweetbix, as well as the Faceless Void. I mean, Chrono plus Chain Frost does sound quite annoying. I think Janus, which... Wait, who's playing Pos 1 for Pikachu Club? It might be Bubbles playing Pos 1 for Pikachu Club. We'll work that out as soon as we're in the game, at least. But I do believe she plays Faceless, so you've got the combo there, and it's quite annoying to play against. You know, going high ground into a Faceless Void is just one of the most difficult things you could ever have to do in Dota. The Rubik ban and the Sand King bans, both just very meta, crazy strong heroes right now. And Jugglitch, I mean, that's a classic. They see the Underlord lane, they want to pick something that just does well against it, so I like the drafting so far. You know, one team opening with an Aura Buyer, the other team making sure they've just got their lane to verse the Underlord, and a strong lane they've picked for it. Snapfire, able to lane with the Underlord, or with whatever Pos 1 Sweetbix picks, or even mid. Has been seeing a lot of mid play recently with changes to Little Shredder. You can just be a huge menace with your right clicks and end up doing crazy damage in the late game. And the Warlock. Sweetbix classic. A little egg loves Warlock. She has played this hero a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, nice. We get my follow notifications right over the top. That's a throwback. I can't even remember when that was made. I think that was made literally 10 years ago now.
Oh, yeah.
If anyone remembers, I don't even remember what the bird was called. Jakiro and Lich duo support actually here for Pikachu Club. So probably Jakiro 4. Generally, you see Jakiro played Pos 5, but it is definitely, like, it's a super strong laner. It has great wave shove potential, pressures a lot of towers, can roam a little bit, does crazy good damage, and can do a lot with items. You can kind of just play all the auras from support as well as the Jakiro. So Pikachu Club so far have opened with just crazy amounts of damage. I wonder what we're going to see here. We're probably going to see them pick their offlaner, but it also could just be like a flexible mid hero. It gives a little bit more information away to Sweet Bix, but either way, they're going to get a
Oh,
counter pick.
yeah.
So we get the Legion, and thank you everyone for the follows. Legion off lane, you get the shield. It makes you really tanky in lane. I can't remember what Legion Facet changed recently. I believe. Oh no, not Facet.
5 seconds.
The innate. I can't remember what the Legion change in the recent patch was. Let's have a quick look. Quick Google. But everyone lost their like starting passives. So Legion now got a new innate ability that can't be leveled up, which when you attack an enemy hero that has a higher level than Legion, it increases her HP, regen, lifesteal, and combat heals. So when you're a lower level, you get a bonus. Which won't impact the laning too much. But it does mean that Legion doesn't start with her passive, so you do still have to put 2 points, a point in your first move and a point in your third move to have a strong laning presence. And Sweet Bix has a couple of options here. Because they're picking now, and then right after the banning phase, they're picking again. Cool. You see the Dro. That's a Looney absolute classic. I think she's got like a crazy amounts of games on Dro, actually. It's like just lots and lots and lots. So Looney off to gets the hero she wants, and we'll probably be seeing 2 mid-hero bans here by both teams.
5 seconds.
I expect Pikachu Club will be trying to get rid of some heroes, maybe like Ember. It is some fast-paced heroes that Magic likes to play that would help her take control of the game. We're going to see Underlord sitting in lane a lot, Dro farming a lot, so Magic definitely has to be playing something here that will take pace. And honestly, a similar situation for Pikachu Club. They're probably going to want a hero that's a bit mobile, that can run around to the side lanes and pair up with the Legion to get some jewels, maybe take some towers with the Jakiro, and same in top, go and join the Jug and the Lich and try to get some kills, or bottom even. There's the Ember ban, Queen as well, cool, both Magic
Your
classics.
gold, my
Whoa,
coffers.
what is that? That was loud.
Thanks for streaming the game, Sam.
Yo, thank you, Vova. Whoa. I did not expect to get anything for sending these games. Thank you so much for the donation. I'm happy to watch the girls battle it out. I think it's awesome that we actually have 2 NZ female teams. Because I remember the first event when we were starting to build or trying to find where the female scene in NZ was. It was actually like an effort to find players in the first place. So it's really cool to see that a bunch of players have come out and are now keen to practice and play at a competitive level. Woo! I believe both teams have been practicing quite a bit as well, like putting in quite a lot of effort to try win this series, get to represent NZ, and it should be a pretty good battle. Like, both teams have actually split up a little bit since the last year, because we had, I think it was Bubbles, Incinerator, and I don't know how to say Jane's name, but the 3 of them were in the E-Blacks in the past, and then so we've got a bit of a split of two new teams come out of the one. And Pango for Magic. So we've got a Pango that's going to be trying to control, like, honestly, all the pace of the game. You look at these Sweet Bix heroes. Dro hits creeps. Warlock does not roam much. You want to play in very, very small spaces. Like, you want to stay around where you are. You don't move, essentially. But you do want to take team fights. So Underlord with lots of AoE, Snap with lots of AoE, Warlock with lots of AoE. Just Pango's the only mobile hero. And a Windy for Pikachu Club. I think in theory, Windy versus Pango is a reasonably even lane. Windy should pick up a little bit more of a damage advantage at some stages, but Pango with the double jump, you get so much shield that with the bottle and the double jump, you can kind of just sustain through the harass anyway. Oh, and cool, we've got Potato playing mid. That's a much easier name to say. C struggling with one full team when there's supposed to be a lot more players. I mean, there's definitely a lot more players in C. This is like there's heaps of people playing in C for Dota. So yeah, it's awesome to see how much
10
AU and
seconds.
NZ are able to put together.
5 seconds.
And let's have a look at the facets. We've got the Fire coming out on Jakiro currently, which is often you see the Frost on Jakiro just because it does a bit more slow, but the Fire works on buildings, so you have that ability to actually just take out buildings. Legion taking the armor plate, not going for the AoE dual damage. Windrunner going for the focus fire, which is the standard, essentially just playing normal Windrunner, not mixing it up. Double jump on the Pangolier, which gives you the extra armor. Vantage point from Dro, which that means you get more damage when you're on high grounds, I believe, unless that's just her innate. I might have to read Vantage point. Black Grimoire from the Warlock, absolutely like such a cool facet. You stack up the books every time you get a kill or an assist, and later on you get to consume them maybe like 15, 16, 17 minutes, and you just gain like 2 or 3 levels. So you can get a really big jump to level 12, or even hold them to get a big jump to like level 18 to get that level 3 ulti later on. What are these pre-game builds? Cool. Well, let's have so. For anyone who hasn't followed Dota in a while, which I assume there might be a
Get ready.
few, Dota heroes all start with a facet and an innate ability now. So everyone's got an innate, which is this bottom one, which generally is some sort of passive ability that just helps you out a little bit. And then everyone has a choice of facets, at least 2 options, and you choose one of them. So in this case, Jug gains agility and movement speed whenever Jug isn't taking damage. So here you see there is 10 blade form stacks, which I believe is the max. So she just has +6 agility and 10% move speed right now. Oh, you want stream delay on? I can. I will have to be right back in 2 minutes. We will be right back, everyone, in 2 minutes.